Wow, thank you so much, guys. Let's introduce you to this type of farming at home here.
Okay. Now, quickly, as we said that these farmers practice different kinds of farming activities. We have seen piggery, we have seen black-shouldered fly in relation to development. Now, here in this case, we have fish farming, and we can do fish farming in wetland and also do it upland. And in this case, we can also have this kind of structure depending on the size. And in this structure, we are having about 400 fingerlings by 1 month ago, and they're about a month now, these days and some days. And
So this thing here is, what is this?
this is basically a carpet-like material or tent-like material.
Wow, so guys, welcome to the fish farming section here, and it is done at home. I know many people know it is only done around swamps there, but this one is done at home. Please, can you explain to us about this?
Okay, welcome once again to this section of this farm. As we earlier on said that fish farming can also be done from wetland, but also in upland.
Yes.
You can do it from home, in your rental, where in town and everywhere, using this kind of structure, portable fish pond. Now in this case, we are having this small fish pond, and here in we have about 400 fingerlings about a month ago. Now they're about a month and a few days. And in relation to feed formulation, here we're having black-shouldered fly farming, and want to see the benefit of maggots, because these maggots we get them from black-shouldered fly farming. Now these maggots here, these ones are fresh. This is a larvae stage. And also the thing, we can use this for making pellets. Now this farm in a short while will be able to acquire machines, and that will modify the composition of food structuring. Maybe in case now we want to improve on and maybe do value addition. But meanwhile right there, we can still use maggots in their sizes, or even crush this. When they're dry, you can crush this.
Okay.
And have a powder form of this,
Yes.
and we shall be able to give in to our fish, depending on the size of the fish.
So like these maggots now, we are saying we can use them to feed the fish,
Yes.
the pigs,
Yes.
the
Poultry birds.
poultry birds.
Yes.
Wow. What are other importance of this?
Black-shouldered fly larvae is used as a feed for animal and also human.
Okay.
Yes, because it has got the medicinal advantage, but also growth advantage. Now these nutrients, some of them help in body development and makeup of the structure of the body, and also of course development. But also the other substances you get from the fatty acids of this black-shouldered fly larvae. They give us the components that work like antibiotics in the bloodstream, whether it's in an animal or human being. So it prevents an animal or human being from getting most of the bacteria that we have that are cause disease to the body. But also not only bacteria, even pathogens like the parasitic organisms. Yes, it also has that component of preventing the parasites that enter into your bloodstream. And the other thing is the fungal infections and even viruses. Example of these viruses, we can talk about the lipid binding viruses. Example of the viruses are measles,
Okay.
and even HIV, friends.
Wow.
We have a component in this that comes out of the result of this fatty acid that inhibits the binding site of these viruses, just like the way the ARVs work.
Yes.
So it's also according to the research that when you eat such components of this like, you are able to have immunity against such organisms in your bloodstream. So prevention is better than cure. So, as a matter of fact, me, I have not been taking medicine for a time now because I dine in these things, and I think my immunity is quite well. You can check up that with me later.
Let me know for human beings.
Yes.
How are we going to get this ready to be eaten?
So it's very simple. Our of course make sure that it's a larvae stage.
Yes.
About a week, 7 days there. Yeah,
When it's pure white.
Pure white.
Yes.
Then you have them harvested. Harvesting means getting the maggot alone like this. Yes, you can have a number of them depending on the size you want to prepare.
Okay.
Then you wash them for a number of times to make them clean. Wash with water. Then after doing that, you're able to prepare your heater or your saucepan. In the villages, we use saucepans.
Yes.
You begin steaming them while regulating heat so that they are able to get ready. And since this one is a fatty organism, it has already fat. So until the fat is able to come up. So after that, just like the way we do white ants or people eat insenene.
Yes.
For us, you know what insenene. Those are grasshoppers that we eat in Africa or in Uganda here. So it's the same process. So you can make sure that you regulate the heat until they dry completely. So for me, I always make sure that after making them ready to some extent, I don't over fry them with fire because I don't know it's hard to regulate the fire. So I dry them. I mean I fry them to some standard. Then I make them to dry on under normal sunlight for about a few hours, and they become too dry and very nice in eating. But before that, I always apply some spices.
Yes.
You put spices
What are the spices?
Yes. Now these spices is better to bring this good smell.
That's like
good
what,
aroma.
what?
Now green pepper is one
Yes.
of them, and also onions. Basically that.
Wow.
Why you don't want to tomatoes, because tomatoes can cause them to ferment and they get bad. But onions are preserving enough, and then green pepper, and with that you're having a good meal and all nutrients you need.
So guys, I hope you've really known what maggots can do to your animals, your birds, and you as a human being. What I only want you to do us a favor, subscribe the channel, hit that notification bell. I'm waiting. Thank you so much. And share this video to people outside there so that they will be able to know what maggots can do to them outside there. Now, let me come back here because I don't want people to ask me this question. How can we make this and how can it be available to someone? How much will it cost?
Yes, quickly I want to say that innovation is a mind that we need to have in our local communities. And some of these things are made from other countries, like tents, like some of the structures we're using in Africa, and in this case Uganda here. But some of these materials, though we don't have the material, we can get the material and have the art of making an item by ourselves. So these materials, this kind of structure can be made by us, and as organization, we make this, and you can make a program. This one goes at about 1 million shillings, and it is doable for about 3 years when you've already harvested and you've appreciated the profit. But the price, depending on the size, will also depend. Yes. So, but what is very important to note is that these things are made by any person who has the mind of innovation. We're looking at having localizing the innovation, localizing production, validation, and all that, so that we're able to enhance socio-economic transformation. So as an organization, we have this as one of the things we do. Actually, we do skilling. So one of the things we do is skill young people on this. Now it comes to raising up structures, we have our youth, young people around us. We don't need to get somebody from very far, from Kampala or anywhere. But we have all the skills available with us, and we're able to grow together.
Wow. I know there are people outside there who are willing. They even want to call right now. And I don't want them to call me. Let them call me.
So,
give them the
thank
number.
you so
and
much.
the
My
address.
number goes as 0761 366 356. I repeat, 0761 366 356. Benjamin Alito is my name, founding director of Maranatha Integrated Development Organization. That's MIDO. So I'll be glad to hear from you. Thank you.